Jump in my 6'4" and let the top dine. Trunk hitting hard when I swing through H-time. Cup full of oil and an orange kush sweet. Cause this is how we do it. 713. My candy red paint cocked up on 4. Shocking and body rocking cause the south side ho. DJ Screw got me falling asleep. This is how we do it in that 713.
Welcome to Sports with Balls. Here are your hosts, Jeff Michael, Lauren Leal, and Grant Miles.
What's up?
Welcome to Sports with Balls. Hey,
Lauren.
Are we over the thing?
No, we're not over the thing right now.
All
I think they got the Rockets game coming on. Is the Rockets play tonight?
They do play tonight.
7 o'clock. Listen, welcome to Sports with Balls, y'all. We're 5 minutes behind, but that'll be all right. That means we'll just go 5 minutes over. Myself, Jeff Michael, Lauren Leal, Grant Miles, and I got my special guest, Chris Luna. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's going on, podcast world, sports fans? I'm just here in my Astros gear, ready to talk about the Rockets.
So what makes you special? He said you're his special friend. What
Exactly.
makes you special?
Oh, here we go.
Well, should we start at second grade? Because that's
Yeah.
where it starts.
Wow.
He's a little older than me, so he was in sixth grade or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Old,
my mom worked for his mom. They're both go-getters.
Okay.
And so,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good people.
We get it from our mamas.
Oh, what's up, Lottie? Lottie showing up in the building.
Hey.
What's up, Lottie?
Hey, yeah, we saw that you said that y'all played just about every sport together too.
Well,
And someone was kicking the other one's butt.
Yeah, we're competitive and have been ever since then, so it's fun. And I guess in high school, I surpassed him in all skill levels.
You gotta be out your mind, dude. Not even close, man. Not even close. What's up, Kevin Anthony? What's up, Lonnie?
up, Kevin?
Oh, Vicky coming in early. Whoa.
She is. On Mondays, she does her Zumba class, so that's why sometimes she's
Zumba?
on and off, but
Vicky.
she tries to always
Vicky's,
be on.
Vicky's Lauren's mom. She always on the
Big
show.
supporter of the show. She'll be out there at her
So
Super Bowl
Vicky will
party.
probably know Chris because Chris comments on the show every time we have it, so he's always on there.
With the drop, the C&E Pristine
Oh,
drop.
and Lonnie. Lonnie's on here too.
Woohoo!
We got mom and dad. Wow.
We got the Leal family.
Yeah, you know,
We
Chris,
got the Rins.
since you're showing
Love
that,
y'all.
tell us what you do now. You got your pool
We have a
coming.
local pool service
Get up on the
company
mic.
here in Houston, and we service pools in the Pearland, Friendswood, Clear Lake area.
My hood.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And we're going to expand soon to the greater Houston area, so we're looking forward to servicing your pool in the area soon.
That's so
good.
exciting. So you do a bunch of residential. Do you ever do any commercial
We have a scuba diving instructor school downtown that we take care of, all their equipment in their pool.
do you scuba dive?
I don't, but I can get the lessons for the good price.
If you,
Hey.
I want to see you scuba diving.
My wife can't
Scuba
swim.
diving.
She can't see her, but she's over there. She can't
Okay.
swim.
Dude,
so.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've got a long time ago when I thought I would do that, I got my certificate, my license for pool cleaning.
Okay.
For
Did
real,
you?
legit. And maybe even my wallet. I don't
Hey,
know.
he's
Pool
But I
cleaning?
have. Yes.
Grant, you got me so excited. I thought you were going to say
Yes.
scuba diving.
No, pool cleaning. No, I went and did the class. I
Pool
did the
cleaning,
whole thing.
You make a lot more money than you do scuba diving.
Well, it depends. If you're a welder underwater, I mean,
Hey, that's
they
some-
pay the high dollar because
that
that
is
is
correct.
risque.
Yeah.
Well, again, welcome into Sports with Balls, y'all. Garrett, I see you chiming in. Good to see you, Garrett.
Hey.
Ted, man, we got a great show for you guys, man. And
We're gonna talk about college football, right?
We're gonna
So
talk-
Garrett needs to pay attention because we're gonna talk about some recruiting, man.
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, we are. We'll get into it in a little bit, but today's show brought to you by Smarter Mortgage.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Call David Carrier at 281-650-0648. Mention SWB and get a free quote ASAP. Call today to secure tomorrow. That's David Carrier at Smarter Mortgage.
There you go. Good job. I love it. Secure your tomorrow. Are you ready to secure your tomorrow?
No.
No.
I am.
Yeah.
I am ready to secure.
You know what? That sounds
I
about
know,
right.
dude. We got Debbie Downer over there. Man.
Oh,
No,
no.
dude.
Man,
You know how you secure your days? Chris told me before we came on the show, you do the boom boom.
I do. I boom boom daily.
Want to explain what that is?
It's big speakers in your truck or your car, and
He
putting
is
on
a
your-
legitimate H-Town dude. Like, I
Oh.
mean, if he could put Momos
car.
on his King Ranch, he would have it. I
Momos.
swear.
Boom boom momos.
You
What
know-
what are we
you know
talking
You know
about?
what Momos are?
Is that a speaker?
He's talking about rims from the 90s because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
still
yeah,
lives in the 90s.
Yeah. Yo, he does every show. He does every show.
Hey,
That's
about
true.
I would take you back to the
No
90s.
lie.
Yeah, he lives in the 90s
You only
every
beat me
show.
once,
Sure.
goddamn.
I mean, we brought up his middle school dance team,
Yeah.
right?
ACB. I used to
or his
jam.
crew.
Yeah, I used to dance
dance
my
crew.
ass
In high
off.
school, we went to military school together. I was actually in 8th grade, and he was in a senior. No bullshit, guys. He was like the king of the fucking school. He was the quarterback of all that. So the legend's true. I'm just here to, live in that shadow.
Well, he
like
was a few grades below me, man. I swear. And before we get into a little sports, I'll tell you a little story. Chris came into me. I was, a senior. Chris was
8th grade.
You were in 8th grade.
Yeah, and you were actually in charge of my little platoon.
Yeah, and so I was over his little company, and there was a guy giving him some shit. He was like a sophomore, junior, right? So he comes up to me, he's like, JT, my name is JT in high school. So I walked up to the guy, and I feel bad now because it was bullying. Like right now, it would not be polite what I did.
This is the 90s.
But I mean, I set him straight real quick. And Chris thought he was big dog after that because nobody messed with him after that. Because we were in a military school. We were on campus. We lived on campus in military school.
Yeah.
So, we didn't go home for weeks and weeks at a time.
Yeah.
This is in Austin, right?
It's
San Marcos.
San Marcos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You said you lived on that river, Jeff, whenever you did go to school. So.
Of course. Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's get into some sports, y'all. Let's get to What's Hot with Lauren Leal, brought to you by Joe Applewhite and Applewhite Realty. 713-291-5270. He's in all of your Kroger shopping carts. His face is right there. Call Joe. He'll take care of all your real estate needs. 713-291-5270. All right, Lauren.
Woo! All right, we're going to jump into something that is fiery hot right now.
Fiery hot.
A tweet went out at 6:20, and there are already almost 5,000 likes on it, and it is from longtime reporter of the MLB, Bob Nightingale, that Trevor Bauer has been traded to the Mets. They have a deal. However, this news has not been reported anywhere else. I can hear someone's phone.
Yeah.
This news has not been reported anywhere else. People are slamming him on Twitter, so we're gonna wait to see
So he
how
came out
accurate
with
this is.
He came out
Bob
with it?
Nightingale tweeted this. Yes,
The
and
Trevor
it
Bauer-
is live. It's live. It's live. It's lit.
It's lit.
All of that.
That's
I mean,
period.
it is constantly climbing by the second that we're looking at this tweet right now. So basically, the Mets are going to be World Series champs just because of who they've acquired this last year.
I've got a take
Just
on
kidding.
that at the
That's
end
a
of
hot
this.
take.
Yeah. Do you really think that? If he goes to the Mets, do you think that?
I don't know, man. Let's just wait.
At the end of this show, I've got a really good take for you guys.
And I know you don't like
That's
that.
called a tease.
Oh, no.
I know you don't like that wearing your Astros jersey.
You got to get up on the mic.
You didn't say the Astros were going to be the World Series champions, so I have a problem with that.
Hey, I'm a diehard Astros fan. I love my Stros. I'm just saying, Trevor Bauer, dangerous. All right, let's move on to the next one because this is another rumor formulating. So Indianapolis has run through, some quarterbacks through the past couple of years. Back up to 2019, Andrew Luck retired everybody, shocked the world in the season. And who was his backup? Jacoby Brissett. He stepped into that position for that season, and now he is in free agency. And then followed this last season by Phillip Rivers, in which he retired as well and is a high school coach we announced last show. Now, who will be the Colts' next quarterback? It is rumored Andrew Luck will be back. And you want to know why this story? Did you watch this unfold today?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Pat McAfee show basically exploited it because it was text messages between Andrew Luck's wife and her best friend, and basically saying he's going to meet with the owner, Jim Irsay.
Well,
and
didn't she say he's going to meet with Jim? That's all she said,
Jim,
right?
and then he said Jim who? And then she said Jimmy with the Colts.
Okay.
And how old is he?
Luck?
Andrew Luck?
28, 30?
No, he's a little bit
Andrew
older
Luck's
than that.
31.
31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
31.
Man,
Okay.
Andrew
He could
Luck.
totally come back.
Andrew
Same
Luck.
age as Kelsey and Rob Gronkowski.
We all know he went to high school right down the street here at Stratford.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That kid was supposed to be the next Peyton Manning, and he had an incredible. He was amazing. He just got marred by
Injuries.
injuries.
Yeah.
Injury. I would love to see Andrew Luck come back.
Well, the thing is
He's
that
such a good guy.
It's all still such a rumor because his wife basically said this would be the first step because he misses football so much. This would be the first step if he were to come
Well,
back.
you got to think that he's sitting at home, like he's like, oh, I'm going to retire, right? And then COVID hit, so he's like, I got to get the hell out of this house. I need to get back on the football field. But I would love to see Andrew Luck come back. Now, can him or Phillip Rivers throw the ball further? I don't know at this moment.
Yeah.
Like, who knows? I would love to see if he still got a cannon because the boy could throw a football. He was amazing.
And he definitely didn't live up to his potential because of all the injuries. So I'd like to see him come back and do well.
It was just, it was surprising. Like I said, I just remember driving and like hearing the broadcast saying that he had retired. It was crazy. I thought maybe he would go into work with his dad.
Did you see it when he walked off the field in Indianapolis
and they booed him?
Like, and,
I know.
They had no idea that he couldn't even throw a football, Right. And then he went to the press conference afterwards and he's crying, like, like, sorry, Indianapolis. And then every
gave it his all.
Every fan was like,
if we were in the 90s and you were in high school, you would be like,
he would have bullied him. He would have been like, give me the ball. I can do better than him.
Well, you got to think about his last year. He played 10-6, 4,500 yards,
Damn.
39 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. 67 completion percentage, 67%
Wow.
completion
That's
percentage.
pretty good.
I mean, so he left on top.
Yeah.
I mean, he left on top of his game. So, I mean, dude played 6 years, made $109 million. That obviously
That's good
helps.
money.
That
That's
obviously
good money.
helps on your way out. But, yeah, I would love to see Andrew Luck come back, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
good luck to you, Luck.
like I said, I
Good
thought,
luck.
like I said,
H-Town boy.
I thought he might have went to the XFL with his father, Oliver Luck, who was the commissioner of the
Yep.
XFL. But then
wow.
all of that got shut down. Who knows? All right, let's move on to what's hot next, and that is, boom, what's happening Sunday? The big game, the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah?
Let's go to the big dance, where people are putting huge dollar amounts up for it. DraftKings takes one of the largest single wagers in Colorado last night for the Super Bowl, betting largest in betting history at $3.4 million on the Bucks to cover the 3.5 spread.
Damn.
Haven't
Yeah.
they broke a couple of the biggest bets with this?
Well, Mattress
Yeah.
Matt just put another $3.5 million
He did.
bet today, but that's hedging his other bets for the mattress. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's not dumb, so I get it. Kevin Anthony, thank you for that. Andrew Luck won more games than any other QB drafted number 1.
Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you for that, Kevin.
Yeah,
you can
absolutely,
replace
Kev.
Grant.
Thank you.
Oh.
That's good. That's funny, man. I like that.
I'm gonna pay for that in a little bit.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, bro, all I'm saying,
Yeah.
if this is
We'll get to it here in a little bit.
all I'm saying about this bet, this Bucks bet though, is if you have a single wager and you have that much money to throw away on, if someone could win a team could win the Super Bowl, just please come and offer Cal McNair
Oh, jeez.
a chance to sell the team to you because you care about football that much and you have the money to put up for it.
Well,
Or
it's
at
gonna
least I
be
think.
it's gonna be crazy to see the betting just because you've got the perfect storm here. You got Super Bowl where a lot of people are gonna be at home. A lot of people.
COVID-wise, yep.
Yeah, a lot of things going
Same
on.
here.
People on the internet. You've got all this stuff that just recently came down as far as the Supreme Court and legalized gambling. You've got so much opportunity for people to get online and have access to it. It's kind of legal. It's legal now. So I mean, I bet the numbers are going to be through the roof on the Super Bowl.
For sure.
As
How
far as
high
the
do you think it's
betting.
gonna go?
Poof.
I just think that's a dumb bet.
I don't know. I mean, that's a.
Like I'm going. I
We'll
think.
save it.
Okay.
We'll
All
save
right.
it.
What are y'all predictions?
We'll save it.
We'll save it.
We're gonna save
We'll
it,
wait.
man.
We'll wait, Chris.
We got our Super
It's
Bowl
called a
special
tease.
too.
Calm down, Chris.
I jumped out. I've been known to just jump head first.
That's
out
good.
there.
That's all
What's
good.
up, Lucas? I see you, man. I appreciate you. Mad love to you, Lucas.
On another note, Antonio Brown returned to the practice field today from his injury. So, just speaking of the Bucks news. And lastly, for my what's hot, this is pretty spicy. It's kind of funny. So last night, 4 people were removed from the Atlanta Hawks versus the Los Angeles Lakers game. The post-game tweet that went out by LeBron James said, "Courtside Karen, mad, laughing faces," and the mads were all caps. So here's what happened to break it down. An Atlanta influencer, Juliana Carlos, took her mask down during the game, which is against NBA rules, and it was because her husband, Chris Carlos, got upset and got heated and went back and forth with LeBron James.
Oh, wow.
So then the wife stood up, took the mask off, and was all mad or whatever, and then they ended up getting escorted
she's
out.
got
And
millions
that
and
broke COVID protocol.
well, she's got millions and millions of
That
followers
and,
on
it's
Instagram.
LeBron.
It's LeBron James.
Listen,
Take
Yeah, you
away
can't
what you
say
want
that
with
to the
it.
commish, man.
Like you said,
You can't say that to the
commish.
commish,
Adam Silver
man.
sitting with his boss the
Yeah,
other
you
day.
can't do that to the commish. They're gonna have to go. He's like, I mean, that happened
He just
quick.
looked over and gave a nod.
Yeah,
He was
they
like,
know.
You know what it is.
They know.
So
they know what time
I've
it
been
is.
all over this story, right? Because I want, it's not that I want something bad to happen to LeBron James, but I think there's something a little deeper to this story.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I think LeBron James knows this woman.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Hey, there.
What
Let's go.
gives you
We'll
that?
keep you
What gives you
updated.
that idea?
LeBron James in his entire career has never yelled at anybody on the court except for his mother, which he actually yelled a profanity thing to his mom one time on the court. And this girl got underneath his skin, and it was almost like they knew each other. You got to see the interaction. Like,
you think if any of that connection would have been brought up, like it would actually come to light, or just be silent?
I don't know. It's just my take. I'm telling you.
LeBron. Oh, okay.
LeBron.
All right. And then
I will say this though,
Conspiracy
LeBron.
theory.
I'll give LeBron James credit. Either he's a super guy in private, like never does anything against
how I
his
feel.
wife or family,
That's how I
Like
feel.
or he's
club-ish or
great at
something.
keeping stuff secrets, man.
Well, he surrounded himself
Can
by
you
the right
keep
people.
that many secrets?
I mean,
you?
hey, that dude.
That's what I'm saying. That
I
lady.
mean, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to
LeBron
say
is
he
a solid
would.
dude because hey, I got you, brother.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not trying to say I think you would. I'm just saying it's one of the either he's got some great people around him, and that dude. I mean,
Seems like a solid dude.
You
Yeah.
know what the kicker is, though? You say that, but let me read you something
Oh,
about
whoa.
Uh-oh.
how it's kind of hypocritical. So, he tweeted that out, like the courtside Karen, mad, laughing. He told reporters after the game when he was asked about the incident. He goes, I'm happy though that fans are in the building and that interaction happened because we've missed that and we need that interaction as players. And then you go and tweet that, like.
yeah.
Pick a side. See,
Like-
I almost did that. I'm glad it was you.
It's about empty. We're talking about my
y'all
Red Bull
invite me on the
can.
show and I spilled the drink
Oh.
on her. I'm never
Thank
coming
you,
back.
Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
you know,
sir.
we can get off LeBron.
All
The
right.
commish,
Yeah,
as
please.
Grant
Yeah,
said.
Commish.
The commission's boss.
Yeah.
So, all right, that wraps up what's hot tonight, and we got some people to thank before we go any further, including Chris and his
Hey.
pool company. Mention that. What is that called again? What's your
C&E Pristine
company?
Pool Services.
Get up on the mic.
C&E Pristine.
There you go.
There it
Damn,
is.
man.
There you
Look at
go, buddy.
Look,
Wow.
I'll just hug it.
That only took 20 minutes. You
Yeah.
good.
My fault. It's over now.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I
Now,
failed.
now you feel comfortable, right?
Yeah, much better.
Let's go.
Good.
Let's go.
Come on, where we at?
All right. We got to thank Hybrid Technologies Group because when it comes to reliability, they're the ones that you can count on. Phone services, cable services, surveillance cameras, cloud services, all of these kind of things, they will take care of you. Mention Sports with Balls when you dial the number 832-336-1201. Talk to Roy Stanton and he will hook you up. Once again at Hybrid Technologies Group.
Roy.
Also want to thank Josh and Mark at Construction Concepts. Saw Josh and Mark last night.
Yeah.
They are good guys doing some good things around Houston. They are changing corporate culture one design at a time.
You
What?
didn't say it.
Well, that's
I wait till the end.
That's
I wait
the
till the
end.
end.
Okay,
Yeah.
And by the way, we got the approval. They love it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
love that. Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal.
From hospitality, corporate, luxury, retail, and medical facilities, their team of experts can update or create a space that exceeds your expectations. Give them a call at 713-589-2682. That's buildathouston.com.
I got to get me one of those.
There we go.
Oh, you want to advertise?
Oh, you mean
I'll send you a
for,
media kit.
New pool builds, custom remodeling, upgrades,
free
equiment
plug.
installations.
Hey,
I
we'll give
gave
it-
you the mic
Yeah,
and gave you
baby.
free
Yeah.
reign.
Yeah,
You could have said
yeah.
Those were all
anything
so
you
much
wanted.
better than what I said. I had to backdoor it.
I was like, had to bring the level up.
Yeah,
No,
I was like,
we're-
oh wow.
We're happy that you're here tonight, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
You're wearing an Astros jersey. Is that your favorite team here in Houston?
Well, no, my favorite team is the Rockets. I'm a diehard basketball fan, but I came from Alvin with my Nolan Ryan
Really?
jersey.
Okay.
So
I
might as
got
well
you.
bring the hometown
I got you.
legend vibe. The legends are in the house. I came with you guys. So
There you go.
I got a quick thing for Chris, man. This is flat out amazing. We were just talking outside, and I've known him for a very long time, and I know what he's been through. Whatever, 7.5 years sober.
yep. Not a
Good
sing-
job.
no,
I was
no.
wondering what was in this cup.
Yeah,
Not alcohol.
7.5 years. Like, good job.
That's good, man.
Congrats.
Good.
That's
No,
awesome.
no other extracurricular activities as
Yeah.
well. So
That's good, man.
it's a good life.
Congratulations,
it's a good life,
dude.
That's
That's
for
awesome.
sure.
I bet
Good
you
for
feel
you.
great.
That's a big
I do. I
accomplishment.
feel amazing.
Yeah.
Now
that's
we can
good.
talk some shit.
Energy and to keep you updated on this Trevor Bauer and the Mets story is that it does keep jumping up 5,202 likes now on this tweet. So we'll see if he actually is a Met.
He's a free agent, though, right?
Yeah, remember it was
Yeah.
like he took that picture in front of Minute Maid down here?
Yes.
Yeah, and it like teasing like he's not playing for the Astros. He hates the Astros. The
Right.
Astros hate him. So like, I gotta
Didn't
applaud
he create
Trevor
that
Bauer.
like trash can shirt?
He created a bunch of stuff. He wore cleats almost every time about cheating Astros. He's from Houston, and he hates the Astros. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into Trevor Bauer. It's like LeBron
That's
James.
strange.
I'm done. Him and LeBron James are the roommate.
Mets got a $164 million payroll right now, so they might be trying to add to that.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. So let's move on. We want to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl before the
Yes,
Super Bowl party.
because I have. Yes, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Who's having a party?
We're having a party, bro. Where you been?
Here.
No.
No.
I'll tell you at the end.
We'll tell you.
Wow. So you
Yeah,
say
he
where you
likes to
been,
do it
but
at
then
the
you're
end. He
like,
likes to
Man,
tease it.
we are
yeah.
really
yeah.
teasing him tonight.
Yeah,
You
yes.
guys
All
don't let
right.
me get anything.
Just good at that. Just good at that.
And
All
then
right,
at the end, I'll
so-
be like, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Jeff put this out earlier this week. Travis Kelce versus Rob Gronkowski.
Yep.
So both these guys, they're 31 years old with winning teams, going to the Super Bowl, obviously, wearing the same number, 87. Travis Kelce, you put on social media, Travis Kelce is at the peak of his career while Rob Gronkowski is about to retire.
So awkward, right? They're
It's
both
funny.
31 years old, wear the same jersey, they have the same build.
Andrew Luck, 31.
Yeah, one of them is on the way out, and the other one's at the peak of his career. Killing. Travis Kelce, didn't Kelce lead the league in receiving yards this year?
I would believe it.
Yeah, so this year, no, it wasn't. He didn't lead in receiving, but I mean, he had 1,400 yards as a tight end. I mean, that's
amazing.
That's freaking amazing.
I was
dude.
gonna say-
He was leading at one point, I know
Yeah,
that.
he was. Yeah, he was.
But it's just weird that you have Gronkowski going out. And did you see what they put up about he was supposed to be sending videos of him practicing, right? And so what he did was practice one day and took 6 different jerseys
Yeah.
and
Wow.
put them on it, and then sent every day he'd
Was
send a
that
different
Gronk?
video to Tampa. Yeah.
Hilarious. That is so funny.
Dude, Gronk doing Gronk things. And he admits it,
Yeah.
like this guy, getting away with anything. But it's just strange to me that you have a guy at the peak of his career like Travis Kelce about to win his second Super Bowl, and then you have Gronk basically retired at the end of his career, and
Yeah.
they're the same age.
Well,
Same age, but Gronk's been in the league 2 more years.
Exactly.
So, I mean, and plus he's got all those
And
championships.
yeah, exactly. You went further each season
Yeah.
than the other team did.
You've kind of taken that to a point where you've reached the pinnacle several times
Yeah.
and especially, I mean, dudes, from what we heard whenever he retired, was really smart with his money and basically had all of it.
Wow,
and,
that's amazing.
And just I think I heard he lived off his endorsement money.
Yeah, he did.
wow.
And they just put all of his paychecks from the NFL in a bank.
Beautiful.
And, yeah.
I like his style.
That is
Yep.
smart.
Which one
That
are
is
you?
smart.
Which one are you taking if you're starting your team? Who are you taking? Grant.
The one in the prime.
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, Travis Kelce right now, without a doubt.
Well, prime.
Oh, in their prime? Man, that's a tough question. I would probably say Gronk. Yeah.
'Cause he brings the energy.
Gronk. Yeah.
You know,
Lauren.
in the locker
Let me
room.
give a little
right.
more insight because, like you said, Gronk has been in the league a little bit longer. He was drafted to the Patriots in 2010, and Kelce was in 2013 as a second string, moved up to that first spot
Yeah.
in 2014. So, you ask which one would you take in their prime? Mm-hmm. Kelce told Sporting News that he looked up to Gronk and tried to imitate what he did and
can see that.
his success and bring it into his game. So I've read reports on this. I personally have to go with Kelce from what I'm seeing right now.
So here's my thing
know
though
who
about
Jeff loves.
here's my thing about that though is that you wonder what Gronkowski would do in a system like Travis Kelce's been in, because I mean you could probably say that given what he was in with the New England
Yeah, of
Patriots,
course.
they didn't have that kind of have that kind of performance as far as open it up,
Okay, well
game
then I'll ask you
plan,
this
get it
question:
down the
Are you
field.
taking Brady Gronk or Mahomes Kelce?
Okay, you're asking the Super Bowls.
Well,
Are we jumping ahead? Well, we know who Jeff is going for.
well, yeah, I mean, you obviously, and I can understand that. Right now, yes, with what we're seeing between the two, I would absolutely go Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. I know it kind of sounds weird to keep saying it, but I also want to know what kind of system I'm putting him in. Patrick Mahomes wouldn't play like he does in a Bill Belichick system. I don't think he would.
Dude, Kevin Anthony is all over you tonight, bro.
Okay.
Gronk
well,
is a New York Times best-selling author, and with his Good to Be Gronk memoir.
Okay,
Wow.
well.
And he
Yet
has what
another
is
accomplishment.
That's awesome that Kevin is aware of his
Kevin
book
has
writing
that
skills.
book.
That's
Kevin
awesome.
d-
Kevin can have that. That's cool, man. Kevin
doesn't have it.
You can do that, man. That's good.
Kevin's got to come on the show.
Doesn't
I'm going to
Rob-
sit you right next to Grant. We're gonna go
Correct.
at it.
Yeah. No. We'll. Next time we bring somebody up that's written a book, let us know.
Doesn't Rob have an MMA appearance or something too? Right? Like
Oh, he's
Yeah,
done everything.
WWE.
Yeah,
Something,
WWE.
yeah,
something.
WWE.
Yeah.
That's
He's
like I
done all
said,
that.
he brings the energy. I'm
Right.
taking Gronk.
My
Yeah.
question is, guys, but to your point, Jeff, in their peaks, what is the distinct difference between
I think
the two?
Kelsey's hands are better, and he's faster.
Okay.
Kelsey is a phenomenon, and I guess Gronk was, for like 3 or 4 years during that time as well. Like nobody, and that's, I guess Gronk kind of molded the way for Kelsey to do what he's doing now. But I just think Kelsey's faster, bigger, stronger, and better hands. Like that guy catches almost everything that's thrown to him. It's crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And to be a tight end, that's Patrick Mahomes' safety valve. Like usually it's a wide receiver down the field like Hopkins or somebody like that. No, Travis Kelce is Pat Mahomes' safety valve.
I would even say that's his primary target.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
Not necessarily a safety valve, just his guy. He's going back, and that's the first guy he's looking for. But to your point, I mean, he's got a better catch percentage than Gronkowski did. I just feel like Gronk was kind of just a more all-around like blocker. That dude could catch great routes. I think Gronk is just a little bit more dependable all across the board, in my opinion. But again, you don't know what Gronk would do with a guy like Pat Mahomes.
Sure.
It's funny that you say that.
It's a good argument. It's a good debate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
My cousin John, bro, you need to stop drinking. He said Jeremy Shockey was best in the game. Like,
That's funny.
Damn, that's an old name right there, man.
Well, okay.
Jeremy Shockey.
Speaking of
Holy
best
shit.
in the name, best
It's
in
one
the
of the
game.
most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Yes, absolutely.
The different names you
Love
think
you,
of.
Jay.
Well, I was going to say the different names you think of when you hear tight ends. You think Rob, you think Kelsey, and you think Kittle.
Yeah.
If the 49ers were going against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs this weekend, I mean, you would be comparing them to. And then who would you have in that fight?
Well, I mean, Kittle played good last year in the Super Bowl.
He did.
Kittle's the mold, just like Gronk. That's kind of, the coaching tree comes down, stuff like that. That's, these guys in the coaching, what they do is like they literally get linemen the exact height, exact weight that a team that won a Super Bowl. They do everything the exact same way. So when you have Gronk, that's how you get your Kelseys and that's how you get your Kittles. And what's the Oakland
What's
Raiders
another K?
tight end?
Kelsey,
That guy's
Kittle.
a beast.
Waller.
I
Yeah.
mean, and he's just
Yeah.
he's built just like that. And he's fast, and he started killing it at the end of the year.
Well, and I would even make an argument. Kelsey's not really even a tight end. I mean, they may put him TE on the roster, but I mean, it's hard for me
Wide
to think
receiver.
that. It's hard for me to think that he's a tight end. He's more athletic than Gronk. I mean, absolutely, 100%. And just for your cousin that said that, Jeremy Shockey never had over 1,000 yards receiving. So.
Just saying, John.
Yeah.
Chris, you haven't had your input really quick. Do you take Gronkowski or Kelsey?
Like I said, I'll take Gronk because the energy he brings to the field and the locker room, and just getting everybody excited about playing football, that plays a big factor in it for me.
I just feel
Emotion
like
does, for sure.
I feel like with Gronk seems like, I'm not saying Travis Kelce's not, but Gronk just seems like he lives and breathes football. Like that dude just wakes up and wants to play football. And Travis Kelce is really good, really talented, one of the best tight ends in the
Have you not seen
NFL.
interviews with Travis Kelce?
I'm not saying he's not.
He's fired up.
I know,
He
but
is,
with
he
Gronk,
is.
I don't know. Gronk just, I don't know. That dude.
You just like
It
his
may be
name.
his-
that part.
it may
might
be his
part of
last
the problem.
name.
I haven't seen interviews with him, so
It may be his last
man.
name.
Kelsey's
Gronkowski.
Maybe if he was
Like
Rob
her.
Smith,
And
I'd think
I
differently.
I kind of want Gronk and Brady to win.
Yeah.
You want to put 100 on that?
I'm not a gambler.
All right, I digress. Let's move on.
Real quick. Are they both tight end Hall of Famers?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
All right.
I mean, Travis Kelce's he's
He can
a
stop now.
measuring stick right now. I
Yep.
mean, that's the guy.
The only person chasing him is Waller and Kittle.
yeah.
All right, let's move on to Philadelphia. So allegedly teams have called on Wentz for trades, but the Eagles organization has no intention of trading him and expects the 28-year-old to return for 2021 and to be their starter under new head coach Nick Sirianni. So, in June of 2019, Carson Wentz signed a 4-year, $128 million contract extension, which basically is nearly impossible to release. And
Yeah, we talked about this last show.
Yeah.
yeah.
His dead cap space hit is significant, to say the least.
We said you'd have to do a cash trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
well, the dead money would be $33.8 million.
That's just insanity.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Well, and that's honestly one of the reasons why I hesitate with the Cowboys doing something on Dak Prescott. Because
here we go.
I'm
we
not.
couldn't
I'm
go
not
the whole damn show.
hey, look, I've gone
Man.
quite a bit
Yeah, you have. I'll
recently,
give- all
so
right, I'll
you got to give me a break.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm just.
sorry.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things we're talking about quarterback carousel and
I
what's
was
going
gonna
on
bring
this
that back later on.
offseason.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, that's number one topic. for
Yeah.
Dallas
So
Cowboys.
that's what makes you hesitate because Carson Wentz, a couple of seasons ago, people were saying, hey, absolutely, sign him to that contract. No doubt. He deserves it. Now look at it. 2 years later, people are like, that's a dumb contract. So, I mean, and he's not even in the $40 million mark. That's what Dak Prescott wants to be at.
Yeah, he does want to be there.
Yes.
I mean, doesn't everybody want to be there?
People are mad about
Yeah, for real.
People are mad about the Texans situation. Philadelphia has a situation on their hands, a big one. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how. Wentz wants out. They said they're not doing it. It's almost the same thing as going on in the Texans, except for the organization.
Deshaun Watson is far superior of an athlete and quarterback.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the situation about a quarterback wanting out. There's a lot of money.
Don't you expect them to get rid of Carson Wentz after the injuries and the poor performance?
They said they're not going to.
So
I
here's
think
what
you have to have a good position about getting some real worth for him. You can't just be
if
like,
you can get
I
a number
want
one, this is what we talked about prior to the show. If you can get a number one for Carson Wentz.
I mean, that's at least where the conversation has to start on their part. But what were you going to say?
Sirianni told Sports Radio 94 WHIP, local station in Philly, that he's open to competition for all positions this coming up off season, this spring rather. So, and that indicates Wentz and Hurts. And it's just curious, like, what's the right move for Wentz? Deshaun is actually starting to get a lot of negativity around him, saying, like, shut up and play, because if you want to go to the Jets, that's a losing organization. You're just going into another losing environment. So I feel like Wentz can relate to him on that part.
I hope they both hold out, because it's great for the show. So just keep holding out. I'll do whatever.
We support that.
Well, but the one key phrase that you hear there is they have no intention of trading him. And to what Chris was saying, Philadelphia's not going to come by like, oh yeah, dude, we're desperate to get rid of him. We'll do it. No, man, you got to play right. Like, no, hey, we're good with him. We're good with him.
We're going to win with him.
Yeah, we're going to win with him. Now, give us a deal that we like, and we may be more interested.
The thing is, though, it's like he has the talent there. It's just like.
Mental.
It's mental.
Yeah, there's something weird. When he got hurt, he had that. He won 10 games in a row in Philly. Like he was going for MVP that season.
Yeah.
And obviously it happened today. I'm sure Grant's going to bring it up. But Nick Foles come in the Super Bowl and wins the Super Bowl for him, and it really just derailed his whole career.
Yeah.
And it just never mentally was the same. And I just don't know.
The game
maybe
is,
a change.
Mental.
It's a maybe it changes. Maybe it changes the situation. Hey, look, the new head coach. Maybe he can get in and talk to him and say, hey, look, this is what we're going to do. I don't know many Philadelphia Eagle fans. I know my boy Roy that's in Philadelphia, but
Roy Stanton?
No, not Roy. Roy Stanton's here, but I don't know if they do they want Wentz? Like in Dallas, I'll pose this because you brought up Dak. Do you want Dak back
at the right money?
At the $40 million or 36?
That's not the right money.
Yeah,
I don't think it is.
Is this another holdout for him?
No, I think we'll see. I mean, we can get into that conversation.
No, we'll say that.
I'm down for that.
No, I just have a question.
We got a lot.
I have a question for you guys, because all of y'all played sports at different levels and different sports in general.
Not at the level Jeff did. Jeff's
Jeff's
another. Jeff's like we're all just down here just hoping that we could be anything
Johnny,
like Jeff. So, yeah.
Every game,
Not that one.
he got carried off on the teammates' shoulders.
Yeah, it was
I was there. He dated the hottest girl in school. All of it. He had the rims with the 3 bars on them back in like 93.
I had TriStars on my Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The TriStars. Holy shit.
Yeah, seriously.
That's great.
Disguised as another dude.
Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny J. That's
What
awesome.
were you saying?
I know. I was just going to ask you guys, and personally for myself, like I grew up doing gymnastics and dance and whatnot, and so sometimes we talk about mental and Carson Wentz and other guys in the league having these mental breakdowns or situations. I personally had them sometimes when I would try a tumble pass and I would get hurt.
Right.
And then once I'm healed back up and I'm like, I want to do it, I like run and I'm like, oh, stop.
Right.
And it's just it's like a block. Did y'all ever have this? In a different capacity?
Absolutely. I think the mental part of the game is the biggest part. I mean, physicality, all that's great, but man, the mental part sometimes. And I think that's what makes guys like Tiger Woods, and Tom Brady. When it comes to that, when they're sitting in a situation, a Super Bowl or in a in a major, like they just got that mentality that I'm going to win this game.
Yeah, there's different people that are trained, you know. What?
What is that? You just lifted up your arm if you're listening, but you can't see us.
Does that
Chris,
say
what is
anything
that?
about my mental mentality?
What'd you say?
What is it? So explain.
Mamba mentality.
Oh, he's
Mamba
got the mama
mentality.
mentality. Oh, brother.
Okay.
We're
Supreme
getting to
level
NBA.
of confidence.
Yeah, I know.
We're getting to NBA.
I am so sorry.
Calm down, Chris.
I have to say this, Garrett.
Stop it.
She asked about the mental
I know
game.
what you're getting. I know. I
This
saw it.
is so funny. He said, yeah. Did y'all see Jeff throw the football in the trash can?
Yeah, that's
We
how
did.
See?
We saw it. He posted that several weeks in a row.
Oh, my
We saw it.
gosh.
Yeah.
want to make a bet I can throw a football
Yeah.
over the mouth.
That's how that conversation started. That's how that
Johnny,
conversation started.
Johnny,
Yeah,
stop.
Jeff mentality. Yeah, that's what that should get
That is
tattooed.
Jeff. Guys, shall we talk a little hoops?
Please.
I know
Oh,
that's your
please.
favorite.
That's what
your
I drove down here for.
You know what?
Once again, I want to welcome you all into Sports with Balls. Thanks, everybody, for commenting and everything. We're getting to them as fast as we can. Myself, Grant Miles, Lauren Leal, and my guest here, Chris Luna.
Hey,
Known this kid for
Hey.
35,
if I didn't
35
forget my,
years.
it's been a long ass time. If I didn't forget my hats in the car, I would have changed it to my Rockets hat right now because
Okay.
it's
Here we go.
NBA analyst time.
All right.
I
All
gotcha.
right. We are
Okay.
hopping
Where-
right onto the
I
court
can't wait
with
to
the
tell you
Rockets.
what I know.
Oh,
All right, let's
okay.
get into
There you
it.
go.
And let's get into it because you got your drop the mic as well.
Yep.
That's sexy. I mean, like, that's like a spicy tease.
It's a,
Yes,
it's a
I
moment.
can't wait.
Yes. All right, so let's start out with the Rockets. They snapped, unfortunately, for Rockets fans, their 6-game winning streak Wednesday night in a 104-87 loss to OKC. Victor Oladipo is the talk.
Oladipo.
Oladipo.
Oladipo. Victor
Oladipo
Or
is.
Victor Oladipo
Oh.
when he hits the threes.
So he's kind of the
Is
talk
that
right
is that
now.
legit? Like that's his thing?
Oh, just
Okay.
listen up real quick, Chris.
All right.
About to say, he's kind of the talk right now because he blames himself for the loss. He said in a conference after the game. But the Rockets rumor is that Victor Oladipo could be traded along with P.J. Tucker ahead of the
Ooh,
NBA
I
trade
hate that.
deadline on March 25th. And
He will be traded.
so right now he averages 20.8 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. While that looks good on paper, it's 39.6 from the field percentage and 31.1% from the arc. So he's not exploding like he did it with the Pacers, and Knicks and the Heats are possibilities from where he can go. Go, Jeff.
Victor Oladipo will be gone. It was the plan from the very beginning. They're obviously playing very well. We talked about the Rockets' best defense since Harden left. They're playing amazing. I don't want him to leave. I really, really like this team.
Agreed.
I really like this team.
I
but,
do too.
But new coach, new system. We've got John Wall, veteran player. Unfortunately, they're going to trade for draft picks and get younger. And Victor Oladipo did what he tear his quad. Isn't that right, Grant?
Yeah.
Yes.
He
His
only
right-
played
his
36
right.
games. Played 36 games, 18-19.
And he's
so.
only averaging 20. Now, listen, I love Victor, and he's just coming back from that. And I wish the Rockets. I love the team ball that they're playing right now. But the idea was always when they got him that they were going to trade him, and it sucks because I think that Houston's kind of embracing him. I mean, you're a Rocket fan.
I didn't like that idea about trading him from the beginning. I mean, he's smooth. It's about getting younger, but the thing is we can win now if we kept the team how it is.
You think they can go all the way?
I don't think they can go all the way. So
You said they could win.
They can
What do you
win.
mean?
I mean, for us, after losing, Harden in the trade, and it's not a championship or bust season. If we go deep in the playoffs, that's a win for us. Obviously, we might have to make some trades, but I don't expect to, go up against LeBron and beat them.
Well, let me ask you this, Chris, because if you say that's a win for us as in Houston fans, Rockets fans, then it's been a win for the past couple of years that they've made it to the second round and not the championship.
Well, if James Harden would have showed up in those games, we might have a different.
Yeah.
I mean,
Capella.
Clint Capella, we love him. I wish we didn't trade him last year.
His
I think that's where
postseason
we went
game
wrong.
is not that great.
And people didn't show up. And also, Chris Paul went down in the sixth game of that series.
Yeah.
And if that injury doesn't happen, we might have a different, history. But I'm still very proud of all those seasons. And this year, with all the trade and all the preseason mix-up about getting rid of James and all that happened, and we still go deep in the playoffs with what we've got, that's a win. That's a winning
Well, see,
season.
here's the problem. If you go deep in the playoffs with what you have, that's all you have. Like you're not getting any better. You're not getting any worse. Like like you said, we're not beating LeBron James. And then if we get past round 1, great. But what are we doing in the offseason? Keeping the same people. They're getting older.
Use that success to attract a greater level NBA players.
You're going to attract people to the Rockets with John Wall and Oladipo when they can go join LeBron or Kyrie and KD or the Greek Freak. I mean, they're going to go other places. The Rockets isn't a hot destination.
Well.
Now, Coach Silas might change that, because I like him.
I really like Coach Silas too, and I feel like the team likes him. Like the guys.
They play
personalities. I do too. I think they'd like to play for him. I'm glad you brought up Chris Paul because a lot of people are saying that this trade with Oladipo is like their trades in the past. So CP3 with Westbrook most recently, and of course with Harden. But I'm like, guys. That was under Daryl Morey.
Yeah.
Now there's Rafael Stone. Not coach. Got a new coach, Silas.
Mike D'Antoni.
D'Antoni. He was
now
terrible.
You got Silas. And so you can't compare those trades to what this could mean for the Rockets.
You can't win. You can't win with that old style in the playoffs. So the whole thing about it getting.
Oh, ISO.
You can't win with ISO ball in the playoffs because it's 7 games. So someone's going to figure you out, shut you down, lock you down. So it doesn't work. So making the big switch and having a new coach, new team, and we're playing well.
I compare us to the Miami Heat from last year, right? Playing great team ball, made it all the way to the finals, and that's the way I look at the Rockets right now. They love each other. It's a team, and look, they lose 4-1.
It's so funny because no one thought the Heat was going to go that far.
No, not at all.
That was exciting.
But
we are Jimmy Butler fans, me and my wife, because he's a Houston guy.
Yeah,
and I root for all
Tom
my
Ball.
Houston guys. So
Tom Ball,
go
right?
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
We like him. He plays good.
Yeah. Well,
I wish he'd have came to the Rockets when we were trying to trade for him when he was in Minnesota.
Well, here's the thing. To your point, Chris, they're not winning a championship this year.
They are most likely not.
If you can get a good return for a guy like Oladipo, which is what we talk about when it comes to Watson, then I don't see why you don't do it. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at some of these possibilities. Going to New York, possibly getting back Obi Toppin and their first-round pick.
Dude, done.
That would be great.
Done.
That would be great. I mean, then you start building something.
Yeah.
Talking about going to Dallas. I don't know how much. I mean, Dallas was a rumor before.
That wouldn't be a bad fit
before
for him.
Victor went to Houston.
Yeah.
That was a rumor that and I was for it. I was all for it. But seeing what some of the stuff they have to give up, Dallas doesn't have a lot of draft capital to give up right now. So that's one of the things. Golden State. I mean, they're mentioning Golden State. Depending upon what you get back from Golden State, I mean, that could be a first-round pick, top 3 protection, unprotected next year. So. It's all about what you get back. And I think as a Houston Rockets fan, that's what it depends on. Victor's great. I like Victor.
Yeah,
and the teams that are going to trade for him are trading for him so that they can win.
Correct.
Yes.
Because he brings a winning pedigree and he's silky smooth.
And they don't need those draft picks.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
wow.
I mean, I don't know about his skin or nothing. I'm talking about his play on the court.
I was gonna say, is that something your wife says? Okay.
Silky smooth Luna.
Top fan Kevin Anthony said Oladipo recorded a 42-inch vertical leap at the 2013 draft combine.
Oladipo was a beast in Indianapolis.
Injuries.
Oladipo's
In
great,
Indiana,
man.
dude, he was
And in
crazy.
OKC.
Yeah, he's great. Great,
But
fantastic.
he had the quad injury. You don't know how he's going to bounce back. And if you can get, like Grant just said, if you can get something for him, a first rounder and what's his name from New York, dude.
Obi
done.
Toppin,
Yeah,
yeah.
Obi Toppin. Sold.
Well, here's the question, though. Would you take, if you're a Rockets fan, would you be okay with a trade depending upon what you get back if it's part of P.J. Tucker, too? If P.J. Tucker's part of it?
Yes.
You want to get rid of PJ Tucker?
Yeah.
For what reason?
He's completely lost his mind.
Johnny, what's the deal today?
That is the anchor.
Johnny is hating on Jeff's take. That's for sure.
Is it
Talk
because I
about
said
it.
something to Grant earlier? Like you
I
mad
think
at
it is.
me?
I think Johnny's
It's
looking out
hilarious.
for
Keep
me.
doing it. Keep doing it. It makes it awesome.
So
All
P.J.
right.
Tucker's a no-go for you?
So
No, just because the effort, every single play, energy.
You like effort guys.
Man, it's all about, and we have a whole team of that right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You know, all our guys are fighting like dogs every play, and that's what makes
it's
it
fun
exciting.
to watch. You see the ball movement,
They
and
are.
it's so
I
much
I love
fun.
watching the Rockets now.
Yeah.
And I wasn't a big fan
Really
of basketball.
exciting.
But
Yeah.
Rockets
Yeah.
play good ball. And when John Wall's on, now look, I've said
He's
this
so
before.
fast.
I don't think that Wall and Cousins are going to make it through the season.
No,
Like
one of
you
them
know,
is-
so, and that's another reason Oladipo, like, you know, if one of them goes
It's
down, your
sketchy.
season's over. So why not get some trade
and
for Oladipo now?
I like how Cousins has been playing, but if he goes down, our season's not over.
Well, John Wall.
If
is
John Wall
over.
goes down, it's going to be,
It's
extremely
over. We got
disheartening.
crushed yesterday with him out.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree.
The biggest concern with Oladipo, he can obviously play. In 18-19, he played 36 games. Last year, he played 19.
Yep. See,
So, I mean, the dude's right now, he's not playing a lot.
you don't know if he's going to come back.
Under injury.
How old
recovery.
is Oladipo?
Oladipo
30?
is where's he at? Shoot, it's not right here.
I think he's like 30.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you
28.
28,
Yeah.
if you can get something for him, I'd go ahead and do it. And the Rockets are rebuilding. We got a great young head coach. Let's rebuild. John Wall is a great leader. Bring in, get some draft picks. Let the system, let Silas get some people around him that he can train in his system. Like they're already. I post all this stuff on Facebook.
That makes sense.
Hey, Houston's got a great Christian Wood, man. That dude can play.
Christian
What
Wood
a find.
is balling.
I love it.
I wish that-
Christian Wood in the All-Star game, everyone. Vote him in. Vote him in. Vote Christian Wood in the All-Star game.
I was thinking he was going to go to Dallas, and I was all for it. I was like, man, that would be fantastic. And I was bummed when he went to Houston.
Let me ask you a question. What's happening in Dallas?
Man, I have no
was
idea.
about to ask you.
What you mean? Porzingis is back.
I have no idea. Well, Porzingis has been out, so that's part of it. Luke is going. I'm not trying to make excuses. COVID's hit them kind of hard. They've lost a lot of guys to COVID, so they've had a lot of guys sit out. I don't know. And what's funny about it is Carlisle's been like the guy. Like everybody's like, Carlisle's not touchable. We do not want to get rid of Carlisle. He's going to be here forever and ever and ever. But when you start playing like this, Carlisle starts getting like, well, is Carlisle the guy? So, that's the thing. I don't know. I can't really explain it. I don't know why they're not playing well. I can tell you
them to be better than the record reflects.
Well, one of the reasons and the biggest reason, especially in the NBA now, they are the worst team from the three-point line.
Yep.
You can't win in the league right now if you are not shooting well from the
they'll
three-point
shoot you
line.
out.
Got to shoot over 35%, 37%.
Yeah,
somewhere in
and
there.
they're the worst in the league right now. And it's a combination. You have to be good at something. They're not good at anything right now. They're not good on the defensive side or offensive side.
Thomas Kim says, Rockets haven't drafted well lately. Keep Oladipo. All you need is a solid big man. 7 to 9 points and 8 to 10 rebounds a game. And
I'd say Christian Wood's pretty solid.
Yeah, but I still don't think that's going to win you a championship. Like, Oladipo and John Wall and a broken Cousins is not going to win you a championship versus LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Like, I'm sorry.
That's agreed, but it's after a bleak season beginning. This is good. We could end on a very strong note.
Harden is gone. That's it.
What?
I'm glad he's gone. You
Thank
can't win with ISO
God.
ball.
Yeah.
You still see 13 over there light
I know.
up? Yeah?
That's his restaurant right there across the street.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
So,
Well, leave it a bad review.
So Christian Wood signed a 3-year deal, which was $41 million to the Rockets
That's
this
a
year.
bargain,
So
dude.
Yeah. love that.
it's expected to be completed with a sign and trade via Detroit Pistons, the source said.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that his girlfriend left him on the night of the draft? When
I
he
saw
did,
that.
when he didn't
Yes,
get drafted?
Yeah.
So
I bet she's
sick
regretting
to her
that
stomach
now.
right now. That's $41
She's dating
million.
She's dating some dude that works at Home Depot. And if you work at Home Depot, that's
But
great.
he's got
I'm not
potential.
trying to hate
Hating
on
on the
that.
Home Depot
I'm just saying, starting center in the NBA making $40 million or a Home Depot guy.
Who are you?
I know.
Who are you?
Hey, well,
Okay, there you
minimum
go.
wage is $15 now, so hey.
Well, that's another story.
That's probably going to hurt my small business. So.
That's another show. That's another show.
That's a politic podcast. This is Sports with Balls.
Yeah, that's another
By the way,
show.
guys, we're still waiting on our hats.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Our
I'm going to get
hats.
them. I'll get the hats coming
Give
soon.
me your logo and I'll order your hats.
Listen, thank you guys for paying attention and logging in. We'll get to your questions and everything when we can. We're here at Christian's Tailgate in Midtown on Bagby. Myself, Grant Miles, Lauren Leal, and Chris Luna. We just finished up some Rockets talk. Where are we going next?
You want to go to some NCAA?
Yeah, I mean,
or more NBA?
just a couple of things I had with the NCAA. Texas lost. I thought
Houston lost too.
Yeah, U of
Got
H
upset,
lost as
got
well.
upset.
The college, past few years, college basketball has kind of turned me in an opposite direction. But man, there's some really good teams this year, and I'm biased because in Texas with U of H and UT. But the level of play in college basketball right now is really good, and we had mentioned this a few shows ago, where Duke, UNC, and Kentucky, first time since 1961 that they're not ranked.
Right, not ranked.
Wow.
And speaking of ranked, I'm so glad you went there with the Cougars because alumni right here. The Cougars moved to number 5.
5, yeah, moved up
on
to
Monday's
5.
latest AP
And then got
poll.
beat.
Wait till they play Memphis.
Oh,
here we go.
We're gonna stomp on them.
Very nice.
We're gonna stomp on them.
Hold on, I'm trying to find Memphis in the top 25.
Oh, they're not there.
Oh, I don't
They're
see
not
them.
there.
My
They're not
bad.
Guys,
there.
but the
Okay.
thing is about
All
the
right.
Cougars is they haven't had this ranking since Phi Slamma Jamma days, which I know today, Thursday, they were selling some Phi Slamma Jamma gear at the stadium.
Yeah.
So So, yeah, I mean, it's just really cool where they are right now. I know you said that they lost, but they also won all 8 of their games since the start of 2021.
No, it's exciting. It's exciting.
Especially here in Texas. We got some good college basketball in Texas.
Yeah.
Baylor, Houston, UT. I mean, it's good, but, man, I don't know who's going to beat Gonzaga.
Dude. Woo!
Gonzaga's
That's
tough,
an NBA
man.
team.
Gonzaga's tough. Suggs, I was going to bring it up when we were talking about the Rockets. Like, boy, you'd love to take Suggs.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
NBA draft will be interesting. Can he come out? I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is he after sophomore? I don't know if he's sophomore, junior.
No, it's just 1 year.
Yeah, so, all right. Well,
I mean,
maybe
he's
so.
a freshman. After your freshman year, you can come out.
But
that dude can come out.
We're bringing up basketball because we have our Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. Everybody knows that. We have a huge party. I'll tell you where it is here in a minute. But what?
Yeah, she was shooting hoops. And
I
we're
was
talking
shooting
about
hoops because
football.
you said basketball,
And then
and
it's
then
like
you changed it
football.
to Super Bowl, and so I was like,
Oh,
Well,
let
I
me
was-
throw it. Let me
all
throw
right,
it.
my
let me
bad.
do the sidearm
I was-
home.
Yeah, there you go.
I was going-
That's
There you go.
The Phillip Rivers?
It would not have a spiral in that motion.
We got the QB coach right here.
Oh man, I'll tell. We got some Chris Luna stories coming up here in a minute. Grant, let's get to some history.
Let's do it, man. First off, though, we got to thank Tosin and Texas AV Productions. They are your event partner for all things live production, setup, designing, installation, corporate events, concerts, and touring support. If you mention Sports with Balls, you will receive a free consultation plus 10% off your total bill. Call them at 281-241-7520. Check them out online at txavpro.com. Texas AV Productions is also on Facebook if you want to see some of the things they do. Check them out. They do great work. Give them a shout, and they'll throw a great party for you.
Thank you, Mama. Lauren can throw a mean spiral.
Yeah, I saw that.
definitely
I didn't
can.
know you could throw a football. Uh-oh, watch
What?
out.
Can we get that on
Whoa!
camera?
Yeah, we
might-
can figure that out Sunday.
We might on Sunday.
Yeah, we
For
can
the
figure that
Super
out.
Bowl,
Yeah, we can
should
figure
have
that
a
out.
quarterback.
Lauren might be throwing a football on Sunday.
That'll
Come
happen.
challenge me.
Okay.
That'll be one
with
of
a
the
dunk,
games.
a dunk tank
I'll
with
put
Jeff
the-
in it.
Yeah.
Can we get that?
That'd
Can we
be
get
great.
that, please? I'll bring
Dude,
it. I'll
it's
pay
your
for it.
first show, and
Yeah.
you chiming in on me?
Yes.
Bro,
yes.
listen, what did you expect?
Yeah, go to the big dog.
I knew you knew that was coming.
February 4th is today.
You only won
February
once.
4th, 1952. Did you know the first African-American executive of a major TV station was Jackie Robinson?
Jackie
the great Jackie Robinson. Actually, I have a picture of it, of him,
Oh, yeah.
of him doing that. So, Jackie Robinson. February 4th, 1958. Did you know the MLB Hall of Fame failed to elect anyone for the first time since 1950? And I just brought it up because it happened again
Yep,
this year,
happened again.
as we know,
Maybe next year too.
which I could have another show on the
It's
Hall of
crazy.
Fame and the Hall of Fame voters.
Yep.
They need
Kurt
to get over
Schilling.
themselves.
Oh yeah, dude. Those
Yes.
old ass farts, man.
Yes.
Go somewhere.
They're out of
Uh,
touch.
Yeah,
I'll
they're,
tell you,
they're
I'm,
out of touch.
I'm reading a really cool book right now. It's called Grassroots of Baseball, and it like dives into all of the Hall of Famers.
What's
where they
Yeah.
came
Listen,
from.
it's 2021. Y'all agree with all this other whack ass shit? Like,
Yeah, dude. let's get over it.
Like, come on, dude.
Let's
Barry
get over
Bonds
it.
is your issue. Come on,
That
dude.
could be a segment. February 4th, 1969. Did you know the great John Madden was named head coach of the NFL's Oakland Raiders? Finished his career with a record 32-7. It's a good
Yep.
record.
Damn.
One Super Bowl title in 76. He's the second all-time in winning percentage in the
Well,
NFL.
yeah.
How many games did they
39
play?
And he's first with 10 plus. So I mean, that dude's.
He'll never be known for anything but Madden football.
Oh no, absolutely. But the dude was a winner
And,
as a head,
and never
as a head coach.
never been on a plane, doesn't fly,
Right.
on
At
buses
all. Wow.
everywhere. Like that's just crazy.
That's hilarious.
He
Right.
did all those games traveling by bus.
February 4th, 1987. Did you know the Sacramento Kings scored only 4 points in the first quarter against the Lakers? That was the fewest in a period since introduction of the
4
shot clock
points.
God.
in 1954.
I think Jeff could score
So the-
4
okay,
points.
the
So,
shot-
but it's not the
Somebody's
current
boom
record
booming.
though. Current record's 2 points.
What?
Yes, 2 points by two teams: the 1997 Dallas Mavericks
Oh my God.
and the 2004 Golden State Warriors.
Unbelievable.
Boy,
2
those
points
Warrior
in a
teams.
quarter.
I mean, I felt good when
In
the Warriors got
2000
good.
Yeah, me too, because they were terrible.
Dude,
for so long.
Oakland went through a really bad time with their
I
basketball
mean, even
team.
when they had Chris Mullins, I think that I don't
Dude,
even know if they had a
one
great
of the
season.
best
Run TMC, that was a good squad.
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond,
Yeah.
and Chris
Oh, Mitch
Mullen.
Richmond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. February 4th, 1991. Did you know Baseball's Hall of Fame Board of Directors voted 12-0 to bar Pete Rose due to his betting on games while a player and manager? Just so you know, just in case anybody doesn't know this already, Pete Rose, the all-time leader in games played, plate appearances, at-bats. hits, was a 16-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, MVP, and had a career average of 303.
To this day.
And
Yes.
he's not in the Hall of Fame.
And he's not in the Hall
I
of
tell
Fame.
you
You know
what.
what?
I tell you what. Betting.
Yeah. These
betting,
guys with their rules, man.
It's crazy,
betting
dude.
and PEDs. There would be so many more guys in the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean,
Without those two rules.
that's a shame, dude, when you just go over all that. I
That's
mean,
just insane.
That's incredible. I mean, hey, Pete Rose, man. You know what I
it's
mean?
unbelievable.
Get him in there.
I met him a couple of times, dude. He's not the nicest human being on the planet.
I've heard that.
Neither was Charles Barkley's in the 90s.
Yeah,
I
I've
ran
heard
into
that.
him a couple times.
Yeah.
You did.
My mom got him to sign a football for me one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
and how
cool.
was he nice? Like,
Everyone
with
was
that-
nice to my mom. My mom was really, you know.
But you had an interaction with
mom.
him.
I did too. I had an interaction with him at
He definitely was.
Chris, can I stay tonight, man?
It was that's what it was like. That's how I learned to fight.
Yeah. I'm asking Chris about his interaction with Charles Barkley.
It was
me and
in
Jeff
the-
were talking about something else.
Something else, Lauren.
It was in the Galleria.
gotcha.
I grew up by the Galleria. I went
Yeah.
to middle school in Grady, which is like a block away
Yeah,
on
yeah,
San
yeah.
Felipe. And so after school, we'd go to the mall and walking on the second or third floor, wherever Victoria's Secrets is, right there by the ice rink on the
Yeah.
second floor. He was walking through there on his way into. So the interaction took place like outside of Victoria's Secrets, then him, Charles Barkley, going into Victoria's Secrets to buy
Nice.
whatever.
Were you the first one to spot him?
No, he had people
Oh, yeah.
following him.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
So there wasn't that many though to where it was like waiting in line.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
Couple more Super Bowl histories here. February 4th, 2007, Dolphin Stadium. Indianapolis Colts beat Chicago Bears 39-17. Peyton Manning was the MVP of that game, and that was his first Super Bowl. Remember that game? It was pouring down rain. First game of the play was kickoff return for a touchdown, Devin Hester.
Dude, he's had some weird stuff happen to him in Super Bowls.
Yes.
Remember, what was it, 7 years ago, whatever, when the first play of the game,
Yeah.
right over his head,
Yes.
like safety. And
Yeah.
that game was terrible from the get-go.
And of course, you kind of hit on it a while
Sounds
ago.
like
February
Ben
4th,
Roethlisberger.
2018, Philadelphia Eagles beat the New England Patriots 41-33, and Nick Foles was the Super Bowl MVP.
With one of
That would be a great category to sit and look at who all the
Didn't he play
worthless
for
Super
Houston?
Bowl MVPs were.
Let's go through it on Sunday.
Worthless. Oh.
Hey, Nick Foles, I'm sorry. Nick Foles is a Super Bowl MVP, and he can't find a job in the NFL.
I know.
And it wasn't like it was 10 years ago. It was a couple years ago that dude was in that game.
I mean, I know he can find a job. Obviously, he was just traded to the Brooklyn Nets. But you look at James Harden, how many MVPs he's had, and he's never made
Yeah.
it to the championship game.
2 birthdays today I wanted to bring up. One, the great Texas native Byron Nelson. His birthday is today. Of course, Byron Nelson passed away in 2006. And Lawrence Taylor. A lot of people say the greatest
LT.
linebacker in NFL history.
Top
it's his birthday.
3 for sure.
Yeah.
LT. A lot of people would say Dick Butkus up there. There's a few, but yeah, LT was absolutely amazing.
And that's it.
Giants. New
Thank
York
you
Giants.
so much
You're
for
welcome.
your history,
That was
taking us
amazing.
back in time.
You're
nice,
you're
yeah.
learned.
Now, learned it. We
Yeah.
learned.
You're learned.
You learned.
You learned.
You learned.
Well,
All
I
right.
always say first you learn, and then you drop the L, and then you earn. So y'all remember that.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Is that-
learn
we
and
we
then
can
you
give you a
earn.
few
I
minutes
like
and you can,
it.
Yeah, we
go
can-
over on that.
I mean,
motivational.
hey,
Give
drop
us a little
it.
motivation. Yeah.
Need your own show.
All right, Jeff, let's
That's
get
what
into
they
some
say.
hot
That's what they say.
takes.
Just a couple of things that I want to put through. The Rockets will not make the playoffs, and the reason is because they are going to trade Oladipo. Wall and Cousins will not make it through the whole season. They're going
Wow.
They're going to tank and get some draft picks and
Due
get
to
younger.
injuries
Ouch.
is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, well, Wall said out yesterday. It just they're older. There's an injury-prone team, right? You got Oladipo, who Grant just mentioned hadn't played over 40 games in 2 seasons in a row. John
Yeah.
Wall coming off 2 years. He hasn't played basketball in 2 years, and Cousins, he can't go to the bathroom without falling over. Like so,
Without hurting himself.
Don't put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby.
Ah.
Golly.
All right, let's move
another
on.
one. Astros are going to win the World Series next year.
Boom, boom.
Talking about.
Didn't you say
Even
that
if
last
Trevor
year?
Bauer goes to the
And
Mets.
I mean, look.
You said that last year. and the year
Well,
before that,
everybody
and
is
the year
talking
before
like.
that.
I would have really loved
Everybody's
that.
mad about the Springer gone. We already knew that was happening. Our pitching, I don't know why MLB Network has this like 15. Dude, our pitching is phenomenal. Like phenomenal, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Brent Strom is amazing. Astros pitching is going to be good. We're going to get Verlander back earlier than October, and the Astros are going to make a serious run. And I think they're going to be 2021 World Series champions without Springer.
Astros just.
I like that energy. I wish you could have had that
Yeah, I
same type of
know.
energy for the Rockets.
Wait till you hear this next one.
I was going to say, Astros signed someone to the mound. He was in Tampa.
he's not important really.
No, but they signed him, and they signed 2 outfielders as
yeah,
well.
the
this
2
week.
Dominican guys that are flat out
From the
amazing.
farm system.
And they're going to start in AA.
One of them's amazing.
Yeah. Derek Carr is going to be a Houston Texan.
David.
No,
Derek Carr? Do you think Derek Carr is going to be
Derek
Houston
Carr
Texans?
I
will
hate
be
that
a
idea.
Houston Texan.
Like his brother.
Is he gonna wear number 8?
David.
Yep. He's coming to the Texans. I'm
I
sorry,
don't-
guys, but he's
Don't
coming.
like that idea.
It wouldn't shock me because of Cal McNair.
Yep.
But I don't think Nick Caserio would do that.
Watson's going to have to go somewhere. I know they don't want to trade him, but it's like whatever they call it, Mexican standoff. Derek Carr actually makes sense here. Like he does. We're going to have to draft. We're going to get a couple of picks, so we'll maybe get another quarterback. Derek Carr. Look, the Texans aren't going anywhere over the next couple of seasons. Like they're not.
Okay, so do you not have any faith or want to see on the field A.J. McCarron?
No. Oh my God. Well, actually, I mean, if you're going to go down, just just go.
Well, his thumb. I mean, it was his thumb is why he didn't really much play.
I mean, I would rather have Sam Darnold out there and give me the number 2 pick. But I think the Derek Carr trade makes sense. You're going to get some good draft picks. You might even get a good defensive player. Get Watson out of here. Let him go do whatever you do. And in Oakland, he actually might have a shot.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's a crazy idea.
In
No.
Las Vegas, and
Oh,
that's
sorry.
just that all
You're
of
right.
that, all
You're
of
right.
that fan base is building. I mean, people from Oakland, I'm sure, followed. I was
Yeah,
told
so,
too.
So they got a new team. He would be the
But-
face of that team. Just
Oh, yeah.
moved to Las Vegas.
I mean, it sounds sexy for Watson.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
just
sure
don't
does.
know
Oh, yeah.
if it does for the Texans.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
this is damage control. It's putting a Band-Aid on something right now, and then we're moving on. But this is the NFL, and I told y'all this last show. Don't underestimate what happens in the NFL. Like, you never know. These guys come out and win 4 or 5 games in a row. Then you're
Right.
like, all these people that are talking all this mad shit, well, I'm running back. Texans are amazing. Like, then you never know what happens in the NFL. You don't. Like,
They're
that's why
all professional
you
athletes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gamble. That's why people gamble, and then like, oh, shit, I lost. You think, oh, for sure, Tom
You think you're
Brady's
gonna win.
winning.
You think you're gonna win. That's
no,
why you
it's
gamble.
not. So,
And I mean, if you're just talking about the proposal part of it, doesn't make any sense. But if I told you got Carr, which is what I saw in here, Carr, a 2021 first-round pick, 2022 first-round pick, and a 2022 second-round pick, are you still saying no?
I mean, it makes sense.
a done deal.
Can
mean-
when can we sign
Are
it?
you say that's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you were against it a while ago.
Well,
but I'm
I mean,
saying
I
when
just
you
hate the idea of losing someone.
I'm
like
with you.
Deshaun Watson.
I'm with you. But if you're going to lose them anyway, you could
What?
say you've almost lost them mentally anyway.
That's
I mean,
where I
why
would
would you want to
say-
have them come
He's
back?
not playing for the Texans.
I'm just
No,
glad I
that's what
didn't
I'm
buy
gonna-
a jersey last season.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to stop you, though. Anyway. We don't know if he's getting traded anyway. Caserio said he doesn't want to trade him. He doesn't have any plans of that. And if that happens, Deshaun wants to sit out. But like I said, a lot of media is jumping on him and saying, dude, shut up and play.
I'll just go back to the same thing. He's not going to make it sound like they're desperate to trade him.
No. Anyways, but I think
Yeah.
Watson's gone. But listen, we're running up against it, y'all. I want to thank everybody that was paying attention. I want to thank Chris Luna, man. Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Yeah,
Had a
Chris.
blast.
My
Good.
pleasure.
Yeah. this
Thanks
is
for
good.
having me.
You still only beat me one time, right?
And then you've never won since.
Oh,
Oh.
That broke the dam right there.
Yeah.
but hey, I want to thank Joe
flood
Applewhite.
control.
He changed that subject
actually,
real quick.
Smarter Mortgage, David Carrier, 281-650-0648. Call David Carrier at Smarter Mortgage. Call today to secure tomorrow. Also, Joe Applewhite, Applewhite Realty, 713-291-5270.
We got to thank our boy Roy Stanton. I hope you're going to be there on Sunday for our Super Bowl special. And Hybrid Technologies Group, they will fix your phone, your cable, your cloud services, any of that. Call them at 832-336-1201. That is Hybrid Technologies Group. Mention Sports with Balls and get your discount.
Construction Concepts, they're building shit around Houston.
There it is.
Yeah.
They like that. They want that
That's
like
the
on a
mic
bumper
drop.
sticker.
That's
Yeah.
the real mic
They
drop.
build shit. Call them
Drop the mic.
713-589-2682. Check them out. Also at Build It. Oh shit, I lost it.
Houston.com.
BuildItHouston.com.
How do you not have that memorized?
I don't know. I've gotten to the point where I need to.
You're just
keep
going
working
on
that.
Tosin.
And then Tosin, we're going to thank him too in Texas AV Productions. 281-241-7520. They will throw a badass party for you.
Also, want to thank Chris's Tailgate here in Midtown.
Always, man. We
We're
have a
here on
blast here,
every
dude.
single Thursday, Sunday. Pay attention to our Facebook site. I'm going to post up the flyer this evening for our Super Bowl. We will be live somewhere from 2 to 3:30 on
we've been
Super
mentioning
Bowl
it.
Sunday.
We'll see you there.
Where's the party? No one said anything. Where's it at?
Yeah, Jeff. See, he does that.
Are you gonna tell everyone in Houston where they
Gotta
can come
go
hang out
to
with
our
all of us?
Facebook site and Instagram site. Look, again, we're running up against it. Johnny J, thank you for myself, Lauren Leal, Grant Miles, and Chris Luna.
Chris Luna.
This is Sports with Balls,
The
y'all.
Luna.
We out.
Later.